Hey, I'm Max from Technique Vehicle Outfitters. We're out here in the forest outside of Bend, Oregon. We're here to show you one of our latest builds that we're really excited about. It's a 3500 Ram with a Overland Explorer vehicle, Aluma Tray, and Hudson Bay sitting on the back. We're going to walk you through this build. We're going to start at the front and we're going to work our way to the back. Let's go check it out. With this particular build, our customer really wanted to have a function-forward build. It's very simple in nature, but that's by design. For that reason, we went with a package from OEV. Their front bumper is going to be very simple and more of an OEM style bumper that's going to allow for some awesome accessories, but keeping the front of the vehicle very understated. Factory headlights are great, but they have their limitations. We usually design off-road packages to fill in the gaps where the headlights fall short. This truck is equipped with auxiliary lights from Baja Designs, the main light bar being a 30-inch Onyx 6 light bar with a clear driving combination lens. That lens is designed to throw light way out farther than your high beams are capable of doing. Backing those up, we've got a set of Baja Designs Squadron SAE DOT-approved fog lights. The amber-colored lights we have on this truck are designed to cut through fog, dust, rain, and snow to provide good illumination on the road surface even when conditions are bad. Pulling power in the front of this bumper is provided by a Warren Industries 16,500 pound winch. This winch is designed and is more than capable to handle the weight of the vehicle and the camper in any situation. We've equipped it with this handy Factor 55 Flat Link Expert Edition to allow you to attach any soft shackles or recovery gear with ease without any limitations on hard parts that you're using within the system. Each one of our builds has specific needs for suspension. This particular truck has two challenges that we normally find with the full-size rig. One, it needs to perform off-road and not feel like a dump truck. Two, it needs to be able to handle the weight of the camper when it's on the truck and when the camper's not on the truck. To solve these problems, we turned to two different companies in the industry that have great products that are designed specifically for this truck. Locally, we have Thurin Industries that provided the front coils, the shocks, and the leaf springs for the rear. Carly Suspension brought in the airbags with their long travel airbag kit. This allows us to maintain the load height in the rear while giving us the range of articulation that we want on the back of the truck. Typically, airbags are very limiting with range of motion on these types of vehicles. With the Carly airbag system, we don't have that problem. Controlling those airbags, we have an airlift wireless control system that allows us to control air pressure left and right from the cab. The spring rates on this truck are specifically chosen to help improve the ride. By removing this factory 3500 coils up front, it really softens up the way the truck feels going over washboarded roads. Similarly, in the rear, the factory 3500 leaf packs are really stiff. The leaf packs that we have provided for this vehicle are actually rated lower than the factory leaf packs, but with the combination of those and the airbags, we're actually providing a very nice ride over multiple types of terrain while retaining most of the payload that the truck originally had. Remember, that payload was originally designed for hauling construction gear, equipment, and big full-size truck stuff. While this takes up a good amount of that payload, it's not quite that much. Rounding out the AEV package, we have a set of their Salta wheels that are wrapped in a set of BFG 37 KO2s. If you own a Ram truck, you know that one of the problems is you can't fit a larger than 35-inch tall tire in the factory location underneath. With the Hudson Bay installed on the back, we've got you taken care of. The spare tire goes right on the back, and when the camper isn't installed, it goes right up against the headache rack on the flatbed. In addition to the factory lighting that's available on the outside of the Hudson Bay, we've added on a few extra lights for camp mood lighting. We have side lights here, which allow for function while maneuvering around in dark areas. We've got rear lights that are triggered both by a switch inside and reverse if needed. In our favorite lighting package, we have full underlighting with amber lights that really set the tone for when you're in camp and you want to hang out but not have lights directly in your face. In order to install a flatbed camper on your truck, you need to start with a good flatbed. OEV went back to the drawing board and designed this Aluma Tray specifically for this camper. That's why it fits so good. It's a fully aluminum design, designed, built, and powder coated in Alberta, Canada by their manufacturing facility. It's designed to fit any full-size truck using different style mounts. So any truck that you have, we can put it on. It's got options for a lot of different things. You've got storage underneath, you've got a space for a ladder on the side, you've got storage boxes up top, options for spare tire carriers, extra toolboxes, and even a pull-out kitchen. With all the options that are available for this flatbed, you have a lot of different ways of putting it together specific for your build. You're probably watching this video because you're interested in this camper behind me. And even if you're not, well, here we go. This is an Overland Explorer vehicle, Hudson Bay Edition, 6.75 flatbed camper. This is one of the most popular campers that Overland Explorer vehicle makes because of its interior size and capability. This camper is equipped with an auto lifting roof, which means you can stand outside, put the roof up and down with ease, zero effort required. There's no latches around the outside with the auto lifting roof. It's secured down by the linear actuators, 4 of them located on the outside corners of the camper. One of the advantages to having the pop-up camper is that when it's in the down position, it makes it very easy to drive through low-lying areas like trees and cities, although you probably won't be parking in any parking garages. This camper is designed to handle many different types of awnings. This one on here right now is a Fiamma F45S, which is a manual crank style awning. We also commonly put the 270 awnings, specifically from Alucab. They work really well with this example. Up top, we've got accessories like adjustable roof racks, room for a lot of solar, and even an air conditioner on the auto lift models. This is one of the rear combinations that's available for this Hudson Bay. This one has a spare tire carrier, a drop-down ladder, and a molly panel. Other combinations include molly panel, ladder, molly panel, and on all models, you have an option for an additional molly panel on the 45 cutback here. On the 8-foot Hudson Bay, it has a flat back, but has similar options for molly panels and storage. If you're wondering what the main difference is between the 6.75-foot Hudson Bay and the 8-foot model is, it's in the back cutout here in the back. The distance between the headache rack and the back of the camper is exactly the same. The difference is right here. Where this is cut out, it's designed to accept a 6.75-foot bed instead of an 8-foot bed. On the 8-foot model, it comes square out to the back and allows for a flat back. On the passenger side of the camper, we have access for a few different things. We've got our water fill on this side up top and a keyed lock. We've got the access port for the water tank down below with a gravity-filled drain. Exterior amber light and an access door for the back side of our toilet tray. Now on the driver's side of the camper, we have a few more things. We've got our Truma AquaGo heater for both water and air. It's powered by the propane system. We've got 30 amp shore power for our Victron inverter charger. We've got a battery compartment here that's plenty of room for extra storage for all the battery you want. This one's equipped with 2 120 amp hour Expion 360 batteries. Up front, we've got our propane tank that's nicely stored away inside. Another exterior light, and our drain for our sink up front, and our shower port on the outside. One of our favorite upgrades for any Aluma Tray is the TVO Power Box upgrade. This brings 12-volt power into this forward box that allows us to install accessories like this ARB 12-volt compressor and a 12-volt fuse block in the back for any other 12-volt accessory that you want to install. With the divider that we have in here, makes for easy access to the compressor while also giving you secured storage for things like this hose bag that we have for the air compressor, all in one convenient place. Removing the camper from the flatbed is pretty simple. It's attached on all 4 corners with these torque lift tie downs. They're attached up top in the same spots that the Ryco jacks will attach to if you want to take it off. To remove the camper, undo all 4 jacks around the sides, install the jacks on each corner, lift the camper up about 2 inches off the flatbed, drive the truck out from underneath it. Putting it back on is about just as easy. For as cool as the outside of this camper is, the fun stuff's on the inside. Let's go check it out. Welcome inside the Hudson Bay. As you can see, there's a lot of light and space in here. Let's walk you through some of the features of this camper. This is one of our control panels for our exterior lighting and the automatic lifting roof. This side over here for the automatic lifting roof with the arm button and up and down buttons. Exterior lights are turned on with ease, and they indicate which lights are being turned on at all times. Included as standard with this Hudson Bay are a number of different outlets. We've got various USB outlets and 12-volt socket outlets. Down low, we have access to our water tank and additional storage. For maximum storage access, we can also lift the top coming from above. Up front, we have our standard memory foam mattress that comes with each camper. There is an option for an extended king bed extension that comes out to here. Gives you a little bit more room if you like to sleep north to south. This camper does not have it installed, but there is an optional under bed storage that allows the mattress to lift up with access for storage all the way across. Getting into the bed's very simple. We have a step down here for easy access to step up and get into the bed. Each camper comes from the factory with one standard fan and an optional fan up front. If you decide to opt for the DC air conditioning system, it will replace this rear fan. Here on the bamboo countertop, we've got a standard sink that's going to be hot-cold from the water heater, and we've got a couple different options for the stovetop. This one's equipped with a Dometic dual burner propane stove, but there is an option for an induction and propane combination stove instead. Let's talk about storage. We've got plenty of storage options on the galley. We've got 2 drawers, so the bottom drawer and this top door here pop open for a little bit of extra storage in and around the bottom of the sink and the back of the propane tank. And we have 2 pop-open drawers here for storing all of your kitchen goodies. Welcome to one of the control centers of the camper. You're going to be able to see all of your electronic stuff from this panel. On the left, we've got a Victron BMV712. That's going to allow us to see what our battery charge is. We can also view that on our phone as well with the way this camper is equipped. This is the controller for our inverter charger. We have a 2000 watt inverter charger that allows for full pass-through power through that 30 amp plug that we saw on the outside. This is the control for our Truma water heater and air heater. It allows us to control the comfort of the vehicle and tell us how much hot water we want to have. These are our interior lights and other accessories as well. Simple on and off switches that are backlit, easy to tell when they're on and off. One of the main aspects of the camper that sets itself apart from others on the market is the way that the wiring is done. We look at these harnesses and see a work of art. Most campers can't compare to the quality of the wiring harnesses you'll find in an OEV. Hudson Bay comes standard with an upright 164-liter NovaCool fridge. It has a generous amount of space in the fridge section and even a small freezer section for all of your cold food storage needs. Here in the back of the Hudson Bay, we've got seating for up to 4 full-size adults. The seating area of this camper is also equipped with a bunch of hidden features. Let's walk through those real quick. The lower area down here is accessible for a toilet. It slides out from underneath the seat. You can install whatever toilet you like. This one's equipped with a wrap-on Trekker toilet. In the same seating area, you also have additional storage in the back with a flip-up lid that is underneath the cushion. Between the seats, we have access for our shower. When the floor is removed, there's a shower grate underneath. The curtain hangs from up top, and the faucet plugs into the right-hand side over there. On the right side of the seating area, we have the main electrical compartment in the same style pop-up lids that sits underneath the cushion as the left side. If you've got kids with you on your adventures, or simply just need a place for a friend to crash, this back seating area does form into a second bed down here. We lower the table down, and it sits on the lower section below the cushions, and we bring the cushions from the outside into the middle to form a perfectly flat bed. We try to be innovative with each of the products that we install with our campers. For this wrap-on toilet, we created a couple of locating feet on the bottom to keep it in place when you're traveling down the road. One of our favorite improvements for customers that are looking for a little more light inside the camper is a custom lighting package. We use LED light strips and custom light settings to allow for illumination in different areas. This camper is equipped with 3 different zones: floor, dining, and light. They're each turned on with a soft touch button and come on down below. And they're also accessible with this handy little remote that we give our customers. Inside this electrical cabinet, you're going to see where all of our components are laid out. Some of them are Victron components, including our MPPT solar controllers, our DC-DC controllers, and our shore power inverter charger. Inside this cabinet, you're going to find most of the utilities for this OEV camper. Starting with the Victron components, we have a solar controller, a DC-DC, and a inverter charger that's going to provide 30 amp shore power from the outside. On the left side over here, we've also got our water air heater systems from Truma, all of the OEV wiring and harnessing, and we've got our own TVO installed lighting controllers and power modules that are going to allow for some additional power here in the galley for our customers that have laptops. One of the things we try to do at Technique Vehicle Outfitters is whenever we're installing a aftermarket system into the OEV campers, we try to match any of the wiring to the harness that's already there. Now that we've seen all the awesome features of this camper, let's talk about the big question, the price. This camper, base model from factory, is going to set you back just under $75,000. And that range is all the way up to this fully equipped model with additional features, and that's going to end up around $100,000, depending on how you option things. It doesn't make it the cheapest camper on the market, but it just goes to show the quality that's involved with the build. Thanks for following along with us here at Technique Vehicle Outfitters going through our latest build. We're really excited to see how the customer likes it and where he takes this thing on his adventures. If you have any questions about any of the products you've seen here in this video, or if you just want to start your build, give us a call, let us know.